This is my Camino list. Everything I'm taking for the first Camino I'm doing this July, which is actually in just a few days. And I'm going to start off with my backpack. This is the Gregory J33. It's got a top opening, but it also has a front opening, which is really nice because it gives you access in two ways. You don't have to just go through the top. It also has a mesh back, and there's a gap between the frame, between the backpack and where it touches your back, so it has good ventilation. And it has nice wide hip belts with pretty big pockets. So that's the Jade. That's my backpack, and I'm actually also carrying a waist pack where I will have my passport and credit cards, a little lens wipe for my glasses, and camera. And in here I have like Kleenex, wipes for the airplane. I have my earbuds for the airplane, or AirPods. And then in this bag, since this is always going to be with me, I have my medication, and I will have it on me at all times since I can't afford to lose it. I have a handkerchief for when my nose is runny. And in the front, I have gum for the plane ride, a pen for the plane ride. I have my lip balm, and this actually has SPF with zinc oxide. It's Burt's Bees. And then I have a Sea to Summit pocket soap, which are like really thin sheets that you just wet. As a luxury item, I have another lip balm, but this one is tinted, and this is by Fresh. It's a sugar lip treatment. So those are the two packs I'm taking. And for hydration, I have also two different systems. This is, I believe, a 2-liter smart water bottle, and I put a separate cap on it, so like a sports cap, so I can just do that. And then this will hook onto my backpack, and my backpack is women's specific, and there's actually not a lot of room to hang this the way it should be hung, or the way it should be mounted, since this is about where my shoulder hits, so there's not a lot of room. So actually what I ended up doing is I figured out I can just strap it onto here. Like that. And it just kind of hangs behind. It actually hangs pretty upright when I'm walking, and it doesn't seem to bother me. And then the other thing that I have is a Life Straw water pouch. I picked this because it's lightweight and it doesn't take up much space when it's empty. And also I'm going to hang it on this side. Same thing. And actually when you want to drink, you just kind of slide it up and then unhook it. So I don't have it in the side pockets because when I was hiking, I realized it's really difficult to grab your water bottle out of the side pockets with all of your gear in it. You kind of have to shift or take your backpack off. So this is my way around that. And the Life Straw water pouch actually comes with a water filter just in case I have to get water from a source that is questionable. I want to make sure I don't have any stomach issues. Yeah, so that's why I'm taking this. And then for sun protection, I have my Sunday afternoon hat. It's very lightweight. I like it because it also has a hole for ponytails. And yeah, I've been walking with it, and it's pretty lightweight, and it's easy to pack since it kind of does that. And I just put it in the front pocket in here like that. And then while I'm walking, also just in case I do need to go where there is no toilet paper, or if I'm outdoors, I have a sheep, a Kula cloth. I was going to call it a sheepy, but that's not what it is. Okay. For my shoes, I'm going to be walking in the Brooks Caldera 6. I've actually tried probably 8 different pairs of shoes, and it just, I had a hard time finding ones that worked for what I need, and I guess how my feet are, especially once I started carrying weight with carrying the backpack on, and that made a huge difference too of what I thought would have worked well, but then doesn't work well with weight. And for this, I like the Brooks because it has a very thick sole. It's supportive yet cushiony, and it's not too narrow, it's not overly wide, it just works for my feet. And actually I have also thread insoles, so I switched out the insoles that came with it, and I opted for something a little bit sturdier that has also arch support, since I have kind of high arches. And then when I'm done for the day and I'm hanging out at the hostel, albergue, town, or on my days off, I have Tevas, and these also have a thick sole, and it's pretty cushy. So, but you know, it's flexible but supportive enough for my feet and my arches too. And then when I'm showering or just hanging out, just as soon as we get to the albergue and I have to take my shoes off and put them away, I'll put these on and I'll wear these in the shower. It seems like a lot. I really wish I didn't have to take 3 pairs of shoes, but the Tevas are there for on the days I'm taking a rest day, and also if I'm walking around town. But I can't walk in these all day. I don't think my feet would like it after a full day of walking, and I don't want my Tevas to get wet. So that's why I'm taking these. For my clothes, I divided it into 3 hiking days. This is one outfit which I'll be wearing on the plane, and then I have a second outfit and a third outfit. And the way I chose to pack this is by outfit. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to think about what I'm going to wear for the day. Even though it's just 3 outfits, I can see myself sitting there wasting 15 minutes figuring out or what I'm in the mood for. So I'll start off with my pants. These are REI pants, and they're convertible pants, which means the zippers come off on the bottom, if I can find it. So here's a zipper, and then you just kind of unzip it all the way around, and then it converts into shorts. And there are 2 things I like about these convertible pants, which is it has really big wide pockets, And here's one pocket, and then this pocket also has a zipper. So I like that for traveling to keep, my wallet or something safe. And then another thing I like about these pants are that it zips also on the sides from the bottom so that you can take this off without having to take your shoes off. So that's convenient. And then I have this t-shirt, which is Athleta. It's the Foothill tee. And what I like about this is that it's got cutouts in the back and also in some of the front areas. So and also on the arms. It'll keep you cool, and it's quick drying, moisture wicking. I've hiked in this quite a bit, and I like it. It's breathable. I think the Foothill tee is discontinued, but you can still find it on eBay or Poshmark. And then in the same pouch, I have a buff. This one was treated with insect repellent. I'm not sure if it works, but we'll see. And this is just to keep the sun away, protect my neck, keep me warm in the mornings or in the evenings if it gets cold. But also if I'm hot, I can wet it, or I can put ice in it and wrap it and then use it as a headband and keep myself cool. And I have the Patagonia Barely There bra, which I like because it's very comfortable. The bottoms aren't too tight. They're pretty stretchy, but they keep everything in. And the straps are not too thin, not too thick. Doesn't dig into my shoulders, especially, and with my backpack on, so these work out great. And then I have ex officio underwear, which is also kind of sheer and thin, so it dries really quickly. They're good travel panties. And then I have, for socks, I have 2XU, and I use these when I do long distance running / walking. But it's good because it has a left side, a right side. This is women specific or gender specific. And then it also has sizing for the gender. So they fit your feet very snugly. They're compression socks. They don't have cushion. These are ultra light compression socks. I wish I did have cushion, but I tend to get blisters when I have too much cushion. So, and then all of this will fit into a 5-liter granite gear bag. That's the brand. And then my second day, this one is, I have REI shorts, which they have deep pockets, and then in the back there's a zipper in one of the pockets. And even though it's a button closure in front, the back is elasticy, which is nice. And then I have a shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but it's sheer in the back and also in the front, and it has a slight pattern. I like it because this will also keep me cool. It's a Lululemon shirt, but I've had it for probably 7-8 years, maybe. And then I have another bra, another ex officio panty, and this, I have another pair of compression socks. And then because I actually have been hiking with these, which is light cushion, it's not a lot of cushion, but it is a little bit more than these. It's the same brand, So it has a right side and a left side. It's woman specific. Actually, this one's not woman specific, but it does come in my size. It's not as strong of a compression than these socks, and that's why I'm taking them, because I don't know if my feet are going to swell a lot and then these will get too uncomfortable to wear. So I'm taking these just in case. The only downside with this is in this seam area, there's a little bit of extra material that rubs against the ball of my foot slightly. So we'll see. I have them as an option. And then all of this actually fits into this smaller 2.4 liter Granite Gear bag. And then while I'm walking, I will be wearing gaiters. And these are from Dirty Girl. Has a Camino pattern. I wear gaiters because I always get something in my shoes, and I can feel even a grain of sand when I'm walking, so I have to wear gaiters. And then for extra sun protection, I'm going to wear gloves. So I'm wearing gloves, and these gloves are from REI. They're light, they're thin, they don't make my hands hot, and it actually creates a barrier between the palm of my hands and hiking poles, which I will purchase in Saint Jean Pied de Port. So yeah, I have gloves, and then I have a pair of sun sleeves, and I picked these. These are by Outdoor Research. I like them because they're actually very, very thin, thinner than some of the other sun sleeves I've tested. So these, I don't feel like I overheat in them. And then clothing wise, oh, and I have a second buff. So 2 buffs. And then clothing wise, the last item I have for clothes is this synthetic puffy jacket, which it's nice because it folds into its own pocket. And I picked synthetic because if I get exposed to bed bugs, which I hope I don't, I can put it in the wash, and if it were down, it would be more difficult to clean. So it's my jacket just in case it gets cold at night or early in the morning. Okay, so that's all I have for clothes.